think you could at least rely on a $400 phone in a crisis.
Well, $400 isn't going to do you any good if there is no service, Dorian. Now, come on, we've got to start walking. It's going to take us at least an hour to get to the main road.
No, thank you. I am not going to be walking. Oh, no.
Damn! We're not going to find Todd and Blair just standing here wasting time with your cell phone. We have to go and get help.
I am not going to go trudging through all this sludge, not in these shoes. Oh, no. Besides which, David could be here in less than half an hour.
David? What are you calling David for? He's useless. If you get some service, at least call the automobile club.
I tried them, but... Oh, really, Vicky? One of the great pleasures of having a man like David in my life is that, well, he plays knight in shining armor.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? How are you going to reach him? Telepathy? I'm going, Dorian.
Wait! It's ringing.
Hey, where are you?
Oh, David, thank heaven. I need you.
I've been waiting here for over an hour.
David, listen up. This is an emergency.
Whoa, slow down, you're breaking up.
Vicky and I are stuck on Mountain Bluff Road.
Where?
Mountain Bluff Road. Some psycho tried to kill us, and now Vicky's car is broken down.
Dorian? Dorian! Oh man, I got a full drink. Vickers! David, don't you want your change?
Hi! You look amazing.
What do you want?
Well, now that you mention it, I could use a favor.
Sorry, I'm fresh out of those.
Why are you mad at me? Thought we were friends.
I'll tell you what, you do me a favor. You stay away from Jan and leave her alone. She's happy with Riley.
She made that loud and clear.
And did you listen?
Well, that is the thing, Lindsay. You see, Jen gets what she wants, and Riley gets his. But what about Rex? Who's looking out for me?
Cut to the chase.
Okay. There's something I want, Lindsay. And you're gonna help me get it. Unless, of course, you want Jen to pay the price.
How is she? How's Marcy?
She's got internal hemorrhaging.
Where?
She ruptured her spleen and she lacerated her liver.
Oh my God.
And we're gonna get her into surgery just as soon as we get her packed up.
I'll go scrub up.
No, you know what? You won't. You're still on suspension, Michael.
Well, then I'll just observe.
No, you know, the best thing that you can do for Marcy is to stay out of the OR.
She's gonna be okay, isn't she?
We'll know more after surgery.
Can't I just, I mean...
No, Michael, come on, you know that I'm gonna do everything I can for her, right? Okay.
Do you know who's driving the car? Doesn't matter. I'm the one who's responsible. So the John Doe, known as Christian Vega, is in custody. You okay?
Yeah, it's just... Wow.
Yeah, I think that's a general reaction.
I mean, it's so hard to believe that a stranger could just walk into a town and make us believe that he's someone we know. I mean, like Christian. I believed he was Christian. Did you?
Yeah.
Well, what happens to the charges against Antonio?
Well, Christian, whoever he is, says that the gloves that he was wearing when he killed Tico, they're at Landfair, but we still have to match them up with the latex that John found at the hospital room.
God, did Natalie know?
Yeah.
How do you cope with that, you know? She just got her husband back after how long? Thinking he was dead, and then she finds out that he's not that man?
Hey, so what's going on?
Where the hell have you been?
Listen, I know that you're angry, but You really don't even want to see me?
I'm not angry.
Yes, you are, Antonio. I don't blame you. I really thought that I saw you kill Tico.
I can't do this now.
You can't forgive me, can you?
I'm sorry, Jess. But I have more urgent things on my mind right now. Like someone wants me dead. They hired someone and made them over to look like my brother. Christian was one of only 2 people in the world that I could count on. You were the other.
Now that Natalie knows that Christian is really dead, who do you think she'll turn to?
Family? Friends?
Guess that's an honest answer.
Maybe I haven't known you that long. I don't have the same history you had with Christian. But I did love you. I still do with everything inside me. You gotta believe that.
How could you do this to me?
Go ahead. Hit me again. I deserve it.
You haven't even begun to get what you deserve.
Just spit it out. What do you want from me?
All I'm asking is for you to have a chat with your business partner.
RJ? Why?
He's gonna try to use my arrest to void the contract and take my share of the club back. You're the only one who can talk about it.
And if I don't, what are you gonna do? You gonna turn Jen in for the murder of Paul Kramer? Not much of a threat considering she didn't do it.
Well, unfortunately for Jen, the district attorney might not see it that way.
And why would Colson listen to you of all people?
Colson believed all along that I was taking the fall for somebody else. He's getting desperate to close the case, and I'm pretty sure he'd let me off on tampering with evidence if I give him the killer.
I can't believe that you would do that to her. She has stood by you through this and supported you.
Isn't that what you're afraid of? Desperate people do desperate things? Jen got desperate?
Is this person harassing you?
Where have I been? I was supposed to be at a Chamber of Commerce meeting.
It's funny, I didn't have that on any of my calendars. Maybe the chamber has a inner circle I don't know about.
I got the dates mixed up.
Didn't sound like you.
So where did you go? What did you do?
I went home, I paid some bills.
And that's it?
No, actually, I had a turkey sandwich. You know, it's really, really good. But unfortunately, there were no witnesses here to check things out. But the dishes are in the sink if you want to check up.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's just, it's been a really unpleasant day.
Why? Well, what's going on?
Christian Vega confessed to killing Tico Santi.
What?
Yeah, if you're surprised about that, just wait.
Buchanan.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's not. I gotta stop looking for problems where there are none. And just remember how lucky we are.
Yeah, here we are.
When I found out who my father was, it was you who said I couldn't be him. I wasn't a killer. It was you who said I could never be a killer.
And I still believe that. I don't understand why I'm remembering things that didn't happen. But can't we get through this together? team. You know, we used to be a pretty good team. After all these weeks of you telling me how much you love me, please don't tell me that it's too late for us.
Why do I think I don't have your complete attention?
Forgive me, I just put her in there with a guy who's charged with attempted murder.
He's restrained.
I never should let her talk me into this.
John, you handcuffed him to a chair. I don't think you would have let her go in there with him by herself if you thought she was in danger.
I don't blame you for hating me, Natalie. But please believe that I've always loved you.
Always loved me. Do you know how crazy that sounds?
From the first second I saw you.
You were brainwashed. They told you to love me. This is not real.
No, Natalie, that's not true.
Don't you dare say my name.
I'm sorry
You're sorry.
for everything I did to you.
Yeah, well, you did it to me. Antonio, Jessica, Carlotta. You made the poor woman think that her son was alive.
I didn't want to hurt her. Or you.
Do you know how many times I defended you? To Jessica and to John, and the whole time you were just using me. You were laughing at me.
Natalie, that's not the way it was.
Oh, God, and you pretended to be my husband, and you tricked me into sleeping with you.
I love you.
Hey, now! Stop!
Well, only one car has gone by in the last 20 minutes, and they, of course, didn't stop.
Vicky, please close the door. It's cold enough in here as it is.
You'll be a lot warmer once you start moving. Dorian, we have got to start walking. Come on.
Absolutely not. If you think my cell phone is expensive, you should know what I paid for these shoes. Besides which, if I tried to walk in them, I'd break my ankle. I'm not going to give you that satisfaction. David will be here soon.
You don't even know if he heard what you said on the telephone.
He will find me.
You know, I knew I was going to regret this. I knew it. I should never have gone looking for Todd and Blair with you. I should have gone straight to Bo.
Oh, really? We would have found Todd and Blair by now, were it not for your incompetence as a driver.
Me? You're the one who almost drove us off the road.
I saved both our lives.
Okay, that's it. I am going to go and walk and get help. You want to sit here and wait for David to save you? Be my guest.
Ha! There! I knew he'd come. Oh, David! I told Vicky you'd find us.
Eddie, have I ever let you down?
Hey, sis, I'm back. The doctors say you're gonna be just fine. But you need to hang in there, okay?
It was an accident, Michael.
I should never have said I would dance with Stephanie.
You didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Or I should have seen Marcy sooner.
No, you know what you should have done? Michaels, you should have left her alone. Marcy should be focusing on her book right now, not some meaningless relationship she's barely going to remember in 6 months. You know, if she'd listened to me, she wouldn't be laying in that bed right now. So, you're right. Michael, I actually agree with you. This is your fault.
Look, it is past time for you to go.
Rex was just telling me how sorry he was about causing trouble at the club earlier.
Yeah,
I guess I overreacted.
you provoked a shouting match in one of my clubs.
It's half mine too, you know.
You broke my rule. You don't go slamming around and damage property. That includes all of the furnishings.
Thanks for accepting my apology.
No problem.
You know, I have just about had it.
Just let it go. He's sorry. He really is.
That is bull. He had the right idea a few weeks ago when he was going to leave town. And, you know, I don't think it would take much convincing for him to follow through with that plan.
I think it might not be a bad idea to keep Rex around.
What for?
Oh, it's just a little lesson that I learned from a tall, dark, and handsome, very handsome friend of mine.
And what might that lesson be?
Keep your enemies closer.
So you were paying attention.
Always.
Your hands off me!
Hey, you gonna calm down? You gonna calm down? Okay.
What are you gonna do if I press charges against me?
Natalie, please just let me talk to you.
No.
All right. You've done enough, fella. But you gotta understand. I knew what I was doing was wrong, but I had nothing else. I don't even know who I really am. You don't know what... Just stay out of this! Officer Moore, get this guy out of here, will you? Natalie, please listen to me. I tried to tell you so many times.
Just leave me alone.
I wanted to be Christian for you because I knew that's what you wanted. Take him. Go.
I wish you were dead!
Call your mom and come pick you up.
No.
Well, then I'll have a car take you and Jess home.
I'm not going anywhere.
Listen, Natalie, we're about to find out if this guy, whoever he is going to be charged with murder. Now, you don't want to be here for that. You'll be punishing yourself.
That man... He took Christian's life and made it into some sort of twisted joke. I'm staying right here until I know that he's locked up and he's never getting out. Marcy does not need you two fighting right now.
Nothing's gonna happen, John. Bravo, Michael. You've finally realized that you've caused enough trouble already.
Stop it.
You know, for months, Michael, I've been trying to get Marcy to think about her book as first priority. But you won't allow that to happen, will you? Because you always have to be first.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The all-important Dr. McBain. Explain something to me, Michael. How is it that the hospital even managed to keep operating after the board took away your little stethoscope?
I warned you once. I'm warning you again.
You could never... No, you could never handle Marcy's success.
I'm not gonna tell you a third time, buddy.
You know, I always knew that you would hold her back, Michael, but I never dreamed that you'd drag her down so far she might never get up again.
Jess, I told you, I still love you.
Then why are you pushing me away again?
You told John you saw me kill Tico.
I should have never said anything.
And on some level, you still think I'm guilty.
No, Antonio!
I can't blame you for what you think you saw. For what you believe. I believe that guy in the elevator that saved my life was my brother.
We all did. Even Natalie, and look at what it did to her.
Your sister needs you. Maybe you should go to her.
I don't want to leave.
Please, Jess, I need time. Go to Natalie. Go home. Okay?
Right where he said they'd be.
Thanks.
Here's the piece that was left at the scene.
Thanks. Well, this looks like it matches the tear. for the murder of Agostino Santi. Read him his rights.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. If you cannot afford an attorney,
You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
I am so sorry, Jen. I just...
Can't let that guy get to you. The last thing you need is trouble with the hospital.
Look, I don't care about the hospital, right? The only thing that I care about right now is Marcy.
Jen?
Hey.
Riley called me. He told me about what happened with Marcy.
It's bad. She's about to go into surgery.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
She's helped me so much, and now I want to be there for her, but there's nothing I can do.
You're here, and you're praying for her, and that's what you can do.
Why couldn't it have been me?
Don't talk like that.
It should have been.
What on earth could possibly make you say something like that?
Marcy's a really good person.
And you're not?
I just need to go to the chapel right now.
Excuse me. Can you tell me who's in charge around here?
Is there a problem?
Yeah. One of your doctors just assaulted me.
Well, here's your culprit. Half of it anyway. The other half is stuck under the car.
Can you get the other half out, dear?
What, are you kidding? Just give me a minute or two with the crowbar to show it to his boss. He'll be good to go.
Isn't that wonderful? Vicky, isn't he wonderful?
Yes, well, let's hope it's not something more complicated.
I promise to be gentle.
Just exactly how fast were you going when you hit this thing?
Ask Vicky. She's the one who was driving.
Well, I don't really know how fast we were going. Dorian, did you happen to look at the speedometer just before you reached over and grabbed the wheel?
Mean just before my quick thinking saved both of us from being killed in a head-on collision?
I saw the car!
All right, you say that now.
I am not going to spend this evening bickering with you.
Why don't you just relax? David's going to fix the car, and then we can go and find Blair.
Oh,
We'll see. Well, got it.
Oh, honey, I had no idea that you were so mechanical.
What? Sometimes she forgets that my skills aren't limited to the realm of sensual pleasure.
so much more than I ever wanted to know. Do you think this car is safe to drive?
Oh, absolutely. I checked out all the vital organs. It's definitely in shape.
Vicky, I think that you owe David a huge debt of gratitude, not to mention an apology.
Could you just look me in the eye and tell me that there's a chance between us?
Jess, I'm in here for murder one.
And someone else has confessed to Tico's murder.
What's going on?
They're dropping the charges.
The guy was telling the truth.
Story checks out.
You couldn't get her to go home?
She insists on sticking around until she's sure that he's locked up in a cell.
Can't say that I blame her.
I'll try and talk to her.
Thanks.
Natalie, look, he's about to be taken downstairs. There's nothing more for you to do here.
When's the arraignment?
Probably tomorrow. And since he confessed, he'll probably plead guilty, and then they'll skip a trial and just go straight to sentencing.
Right. How long do you think he'll get?
Well, it's hard to say. There are multiple charges.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not going to be able to get out of prison, right?
No one can make that guarantee, Natalie. Come on, let me take you home. Come on.
If he can't get the death penalty, I want to make sure
He goes to prison and has no parole.
I need to talk to you.
I can do it later. I'm sure you have a ton of paper.
This is more important.
John, you do what you
Let
have
me
to do, and
rephrase
I'll
that.
take care of myself.
You are more important. If I haven't made that clear, I'd like to do it right now.
Tony, wait.
What, Jess? What is it? Jess, you can't be with someone you don't trust.
But I do trust
Jess,
you.
please. As long as you still look at me and see a killer, I don't think we should be together.
Marcy, you're not wanted here.
I just came to see how she's doing.
Well, now you've seen. So go.
I'll be outside. Oh, hey, there you are. How are you?
What are you doing here? You hate Marcy.
I don't hate her. Dislike her, yeah, but I didn't wish that on her. Besides, she looks out for you. Even if she is wrong about me. Between the two of us, I'd miss her if, she was gone.
Well, I'm sure she'd appreciate you coming.
Talk to you a minute?
Sure.
Please don't tell me you're buying his nice guy act, because that's all it is.
I'm sorry I had to run out like that.
How is Marcy?
We won't really know till she's done with surgery.
And Jen?
She's taking it really hard. She thinks that it's some kind of karmic punishment for something she's done.
Something like killing Paul Kramer?
She swore to me she didn't do it. But when she says things like this, I just don't know.
Look, Lindsay, I will help you do what it takes to protect her.
Thank you. I know how much you hated Paul.
You think I'm helping you cover up for Jen because of Kramer?
I guess.
You don't get it. I'm helping you because of how I feel about you. Look, stuff with Natalie, it gets us all mixed up sometimes.
I understand. I feel terrible for her.
Yeah, she's gonna need her friends to get her through this.
I agree. Look, I think you should do everything you possibly can to help her. But if that means that I'm gonna lose you, I'm walking away right now.
You're not gonna lose me. And I don't want anything come between us.
Then something has to change, John.
Okay? But for the record, I never kept anything from you about Natalie.
This isn't about Natalie. It's about me. I need more than this.
Name it.
I can't keep putting myself on the line like this without at least knowing how you feel. Can't you see I'm falling in love with you?
Rex is not here for Marcy. He's here just to show you that he's changed in some way.
I'm not going to argue with you about Rex's motives right now. Marcy can use all the prayers she can get. Even his.
Hey, Mars, doctors are gonna fix you up. We just need you to stay strong, okay? We're all gonna be here waiting for you.
Excuse me, Michael. It's time. We're going to take her down to surgery in a couple of minutes, but I've got to tell you, her agent came to see me, said you assaulted him.
Yeah, I can explain that.
It's going to have to wait until after surgery, but you know what? For your sake, I hope it's really good. I'd hate to see you lose your job here permanently.
Hey, Marcy. You've even got people you can't stand here looking out for you. Don't let us down.
Lindsay, I tell you I care about you and you go all silent and start checking the room?
I was just making sure that Rex wasn't still here. Or Daniel or Nora, because the only time you say things like that to me is when you're trying to distract me.
Yeah. But not this time.
Weren't you the one that said we should banish words like love from our vocabulary?
Yeah. I probably said that.
Hey, look, can we do this somewhere else? My place, your place?
No. We'll just end up in bed.
Well, I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with me wanting to make love with you.
But do you love me, John? It's not an easy question for me to ask, but if you can't even say those words to me, then I think we've said all there is to say.
Wait. Just wait. What you're asking for, I'm not even sure if I'm capable of that anymore. But if anyone can change it, it's you.
If that ever happens, let me know.
David, thank you very much for fixing my car.
I'm sorry, what?
You heard me.
You're welcome, Vicky. You know, I think this is a real breakthrough for us. Before it gets any deeper, you should probably try the ignition.
Well, the noise has stopped, so it seems to be fine.
I knew it. Vicky, excuse us for just a moment. Honey, how did you do that? You don't know anything about cars.
Yeah, I know. I just yanked the branch out from under there. I just made all that stuff up about the vital organs. Her car could break down a mile from here for all I know.
Don't tell Vicky that.
Now, why would I give her the pleasure?
Breaking news in the Kiko Santi murder case.
Dorian, be quiet!
Charges have been dismissed against accused suspect Antonio Vega. This after Santi's cousin Christian Vega confessed to the murder.
Dear, poor Carlota.
Oh, my God. Oh, I have to get to Natalie.
We found the gloves in Natalie's room at Van Fair, and they matched the evidence that John found at the scene.
Why'd you hang on to him?
I guess I wanted to get caught. I can't take back what I've done. But now that I'm here, at least it's over.
You can sign for your personal effects upstairs.
Yeah, I know.
sorry, Natalie. I'm so sorry.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
Don't ever blame yourself for what that impostor did to you.
If you're not Christian, then what happened to him? Where is he?
I made a mistake.
Saying you were in love? Expecting me to say it back.
Somebody help me! I'm dying.
Is she all right?
Are you gonna let her die before you give me a baby?